Hey, this is Amy from www.notmoira.etsy.com, and we're talking about virtual labs. If you've never been to a virtual lab, you can go from your Etsy page to Community and to Virtual Labs. At any given time, there may be demonstrations, team meetings, or show and tells. You can show off things you bought, or you can show off things you sell. Either way, come in, have a seat, throw a few things around, post a couple listings, and learn a few things.
Product photography is probably the most important element to online selling, and it's the most difficult. I think that it's always best to photograph your products in natural light. However, sometimes it's cloudy, sometimes it's nighttime, and you still really want to take a picture. So today, I thought that I would show you guys my Lightbox. Okay, so here it is. Ta-da! I constructed this box out of white Elmer's brand foam board that I picked up at Office Depot. Each piece is about 20 by 30, and it cost around $4 each, as I recall. Now, I do a lot of shooting from directly over the item, so I only purchased 4 pieces of foam board because I didn't want my box to have a top. Also, I didn't cut the pieces of board because I wanted to have a larger box. Depending on your needs, you may choose to have a smaller box with a top, and if that's the case, just get a box cutter and you can slice out as much of this size as you'd like to. When it came time to assemble the box, I just put the bottom, the sides, and the back together to create a cube, and I just taped them together using regular Scotch packing tape. Then I purchased these clip-on shop lights, which I got at Home Depot for only about $5 each, and I attached them to the top of my box. Again, depending on your needs, you might not want to have your lights on the top of your box. You might want to take a box cutter and just cut out a square here on the box so that you can clip your light a little bit closer in towards the middle. And then that will allow you to get in really close on top of your product. Personally, I do a lot of photographing of buttons, and they have a mylar shiny surface. So for me, I like my lights to be a little bit further away so that I don't get any kind of glare. Now, getting the right angle for your lighting can be a trial and error kind of experience. You have to experiment around and see exactly what works for you. You can try bouncing your light off of different angles and see what effect you get. I think it's different for everyone. It just depends on what your product is, and you have to experiment and see what works best for you. But I think ultimately it's well worth the effort. I've seen a whole lot of jewelry and bath and body makers especially that have come up with some really excellent product photography using their light boxes. When I first created my Lightbox, I used a photo tutorial that I found online, and I'm going to post the link to that in the sidebar description on this video. That way, if you're interested in creating a Lightbox of your own, that tutorial will take you step by step through the process. And if you have any questions, feel free to email me. It's indy5@live.com.